Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of J Bob and Sons. Today I'm opening up an entire box of 1991 Stadium Club, and this is the first series. I'm hunting for actually a bunch of really cool cards. Primarily, there's a Nolan Ryan in this set where he's wearing a tuxedo. It's a card that I've always wanted to have and always wanted to pull, so I'm going to be looking for that. But there's also a really cool Ken Griffey Jr., nice Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas, all of which currently in today's market are selling for really good money in a PSA 10 condition. So I'm going to be looking out for my cards to be hopefully in really good condition. So I'll sleeve them up, and you guys can tell me in the comments below what do you guys think. But so let's get into the first pack. So we got Mike Fitzgerald to start it off. And let's see. We got Terry Kennedy, Jim DeShane. What else we got here? So Brian Holmes, Mark Lanston. Oh, see, and so here's Oral Hershiser. So there's a lot of interesting photography in this set. So you'll see a lot of really cool images. Sandy Alomar there. So the Oral Hershiser, and then a lot of the other big players of the day took these like really interesting images, portraits, I guess. And then in some cases, like the Nolan Ryan, you saw him in a tuxedo. There's also another tuxedo card too, and I'm spacing right now on who that is. But anyway, oh hey, there you go. There he is. That's the one I'm looking for right there. Sweet, Nolan Ryan in a tuxedo with his Texas Rangers hat on. So this card, you can see the edges look pretty good. So, when it comes down to grading, of course, it's always going to be the surface, the edges, the corners, and I think that's all you can really go on with this one. I do see a little whitening on one of the corners there. I'm still going to send it in because I Nolan Ryan PC, or I PC Nolan Ryan rather. So even if I got a 9, I'd be happy with it. But we'll see if we can find another one. I don't know how, even with great corners, edges, surface, sometimes PSA comes down comes down from the 10 because of centering. But it's hard to say it on this Nolan Ryan what the centering is. Check out this Barry Bonds. It's hilarious images right here. That's why I think this set's really cool. Now, some of the cards are sticking here. Hey, check that out. There's the kid. Now this looks clean. Ken Griffey Jr. So this is 1991. So he's been in the league for a few years at this point. His rookie card is 1989. But I just love the image. I just think it's iconic. And this bad boy graded up is doing super. Corners look absolutely beautiful. Edges look great. So this is definitely a contender. So the Ken Griffey Jr. this card right here, I haven't checked recently, but last time I checked in the PSA 10, it's doing pretty good. So kind of a fun card to add to the PC for sure. So as I was saying, some of these cards can be really bricked up, meaning there's just a lot of stickiness to these. And so you may have encountered that. I think I got lucky on this box. It was not sealed, and I bought this box. It was like a set of 4. So it's kind of a lot of boxes here. So I have a couple other boxes that I might rip open as well, just to see if I can find some more of my Nolan Ryans. But at this point, I'm only just going to do the one box, and I've been pretty lucky. So I'm able to get through the cards relatively easy. But I have had some of these packs before where they're just completely bricked up, and it's really difficult to peel them apart. And when you do, you damage the cards. So just something to think about. There's a nice Jose Canseco right here. And let's see who else we got. Dana. And so Bobby Bonilla. Nice. So I'm really excited about that Ken Griffey Jr. I got my Nolan Ryan, but I'm hoping to find another one at least, just so I can send a couple over to PSA and get those graded up. Oh man, check this guy. Look at Frank Viola's glasses and mustache. You can actually see the cameraman in his reflection. It's actually kind of neat. Ruben Sierra, Checklist, Storm Davis, John Farrell. So these are, I don't know, like in the echelon of tops, if this was like one of their higher end at the time. I think it is, because they do look pretty nice. There's gold foil and the lettering, so they're pretty nice cards for sure. Um, when I was looking for the boxes, I think they actually, here's Dale Murphy. I think they came out, hey, now check this out, you guys. This is a really good one right here. This is Frank Thomas. Um, this Frank Thomas card right there, um, graded up, is actually a really good one. So as far as just value, PSA 10 on that Frank Thomas, it's pretty good. So that's exciting. Um, but yeah, I think, when I was looking for these boxes online, you can actually find, like, they actually came with like a stadium, like a model of a stadium. I don't know if that was what that maybe like it was came with a case or something like that. But anyway, it's just kind of fun. So I feel like it's probably higher end at the time, but they're really, like I said, the photography on some of these, like, check out that Ozzie Smith. It's a great photo of him. So pretty cool cards for sure. All right, who else are we looking for here? That's Kevin Mitchell. That's good looking. That's good. It's really cool images, like I said. Zane Smith. Finish up that pack. So I appreciate you guys watching as always. This is going to be a little bit longer of a video, so I apologize for that. We're probably pushing past the 20-minute mark. But I was going purposely I was going slow on this, just because I didn't want to ding up the cards, so it's taking a lot of time opening up the packs. Then you can kind of tell. There's Dave Justice card. Nice. So so it took me a while to open up the packs, and so I'm like kind of speeding those segments up for sure. All right, so at this point, yeah, I put the Frank Thomas in a card saver one, and the Ken Griffey Jr. and the Nolan Ryan, because they are in my PSA pile. Oh, well, here's the other tuxedo, Dave Stewart. So that's right. So Dave Stewart also is in a tuxedo in this set. It's kind of cool. All right. Very cool. So that is a neighborhood dog barking in the background. I apologize for that. There's Wayne Edwards. It's not my dog. We don't have dogs at our house. We have a cat, a very, very old cat. Hey, here's Carlton Fisk. That's kind of cool. Randy Reddy, Lou Whitaker, Jody Reed. And we'll get to the next pack here. So yeah, this is every single pack in the box. This pack actually had some corner damage right off the bat, so it's kind of a bummer. Maybe this one fell at the factory floor. There's Dave Winfield. Nice. So again, the top cards I'm looking for are the Ken Griffey Jr., the Nolan Ryan, the Frank Thomas. There's also a really cool Bo Jackson in this set too. So there's Ryan Sandberg, Scott Bradley, Mike Farrell, and Don Mattingly. And Don Mattingly's got a corner ding. That's too bad. That's also a good looking card. So leave me a comment down below if what your experience is with this set. I know sometimes, like I said, the packs can be pretty bricked up, but oh, look at this. Eric Show in a hammock playing a guitar. I mean, if that's not an iconic card, I don't know what it is. That's hilarious. Probably the only one, I think that's the only one they let slip through of just randomness. Check out Ricky Jordan's glasses. Those are sweet. So I really enjoy this set. Like I said, I got a couple more boxes. I might open more of it just because I think it's super fun. But I'm pretty excited. I already got some of the cards I was looking for. Oh, now that I think about it, there is actually another cool card in here, and I think we'll probably hit it. It's Sammy Sosa. And again, it's just a really interesting image of Sammy Sosa. Looks like he's wearing like a throwback uniform or something like that. And again, that card even in a graded condition. I didn't actually set aside that card, but that card in a graded condition actually does pretty well. So I might consider that as grading that one as well. As you guys know, there's going to be the sort of Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa docuseries coming out soon, so might be interesting to see how the value of the Sammy Sosa cards and Mark McGwire cards. All right, let's see what else we got here. Got Tim Belcher on the back. Nice Barry Larkin. Like I said, great images here. Very nice. Bip Roberts. Tim Belcher on the back. Very nice. Okay, next stack. Here we go. So every now and then I'll do an entire box just because it's super fun. And you know, there's Juan Gone on the back. But of course, if you've never seen the product before, it might be cool to see this. But if not, you know, you can certainly just fast forward to the end of this video. And oh, here we go. Look at this Bo Jackson. And there's the Juan Gone. It's pretty cool. But this Bo Jackson graded up PSA 10. Last one I saw, the last one I saw sold, I think it was like $80, PSA 10 or even more. So definitely worth getting this one graded. And this one looks like it's in really good shape. The edges look good. The corners look good. I don't think centering's that much of an issue on these, but look how clean this thing looks. So I'm really excited about what I'm pulling out of this box. So I'll get that guy in a card saver one. And add it to the pile. PSA submissions, and it is a growing pile. Very nice. I'm glad I was able to pull that one as well. So it looks like I'm basically pulling everything that I've wanted to so far out of this box. So the Bo Jackson, the Frank Thomas, the Nolan Ryan in the tuxedo, and the Ken Griffey Jr. I think are great cards from this set. Well, we're officially at the halfway mark. Appreciate you watching the video this far, if you've made it this far. Again, nothing too crazy, just some Stadium Club 1991. Got the boxes for pretty cheap. I'm not sure if they're going up in price, but it seems like all the wax boxes. There's Craig Biggio. I love how these Stadium Club cards show you what each player's rookie card looked like. It looks like on the back, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. If you're watching all the way through, if you're just skimming through, that is absolutely no problem whatsoever. Gary Sheffield there, Eric Davis, I got Wade Boggs, Litton, DeShields. Nice. So anyway, oh, hey, I think I see something there on the back. Check this out. Look at that. Now that is a card I wish I had. The Nolan Ryan rookie card. Golly. So it looks like I'm going to be really careful opening this pack. It looks like I got another hit on the back of this pack. So we'll hope it's a good one. So let's just see. Fernando Valenzuela. There's another silly Oral Hershiser. Sandy Alomar. Tom Gordon. And boom. There it is. So this one's looking pretty good. If I can zoom in on that. Let me get the... let's see. Ooh, yeah, that one's got a little corner ding. Because it was at the back of the pack. So this one's not as good as my first one. So we'll be hoping my first one there, the first one I pulled, is going to get a high grade. This one I may hold back. So we'll see. And that's, I think, probably just because it was at the back of the pack there. A lot of times when the card's either the front or the back, it gets a little bit of damage. And even though I was trying to be pretty careful opening it. So, Edgar Martinez, I got some schmutz on that one. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, Matt Williams, that's a cool card. Kevin Brown, Jose Gonzalez, there's another Barry Bonds, interesting image. Jeff Hudson, to finish out that pack. So at this point, I'm not even sure what pack number I'm on, but we're getting closer to the end. Okay. Oh, hey, there's this Sammy Sosa card I was telling you guys about. So if you hadn't seen this one before, this one actually looks in pretty good shape. A little bit of cornerding there, but it's just an interesting Sammy Sosa card. Really like that one. Hey, there's another Ken Griffey. Sweet. Let's see what the condition of this guy next to George Brett there. I feel like the other one was next to George Brett, so kind of interesting. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape. The corners look okay. Maybe a little whitening on that upper left, but probably still worth grading. Very cool. So probably will go. We'll see. I'll probably just pick the best of these, each of the best of these, to send out to PSA. So PSA is taking forever. It's always taken forever for me because I'm pretty new at sending cards in to get graded. So apparently there was a time when turnaround times were reasonable, but I got into collecting, I guess, during a time when it just has never been that great. So we'll see how it goes. I sent in a card to get a reholder. So I bought a Nolan Ryan Desert Shield. I bought it from a seller on eBay. The picture looked fine, but when I got it, it was just big scratch on the case, super noticeable scratch. And I contacted the seller, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe during, you know, shipping, but seems a little suspicious." I've yet to leave a response to that seller, but it'll probably be either neutral or negative, just because it's like, come on, man. So they're like, "Oh, you can return it," but I thought that the card is so cool that I'm just going to keep it and pay the $20 to get it reholdered. And I'm kind of glad I did that because the card now is worth a lot more, I think, than when I bought it. So it's kind of worth it. I almost kind of feel like they wanted me to send it back because they noticed that it was trending upwards as well. And I think I picked it off their site because as soon as I picked off the one, they jacked up the price of the other one. And I kind of felt like they wanted me to send it back so they could resell it at a higher price, but I didn't give them that pleasure. I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it and just do a reholder, and that was relatively painless sending that into PSA, just because it's just one card. But sending in like a whole stack of cards, I'm a little more worried about Bobby Bonilla there, just because I've never really done it, but I need to. So, all right. So, we got who we got. Oh man, love those glasses. Derek, Eric Young, Storm Davis, John Farrell. Sorry guys, my son's in here wondering what I'm doing. I'm ripping open baseball packs. And he's like, how come we're not doing Pokemon cards, right? So, sorry about that. And it's sped up, so it sounds like a chipmunk, so my apologies to that. Hey, there we go, another Frank Thomas. I'll take it. This one looks pretty clean, guys, so nice. Well, the top edges don't look so good on that one. But I think it's worth grading, so I'll sleeve that bad boy up too. Let's see. Take a closer look if I can get the camera to focus. Yeah, there's some edging. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of like, let's just send it in and see what happens. A part of me is just sort of curious too. Not that I'm going to do this a lot, but kind of curious to see what cards. Send in like a couple versions of the same card just to see what the grades will come out. Try to guess what I think the grades might be. Like that last Thomas was probably a 9, but the first Thomas I think would be a 10. But who knows? Grading cards is, in all honesty, it has to be just subjective. So, and so I guess it just depends on who's grading your card that day. because I have seen some slabs of cards where you're like, wow, it's a PSA 10, really? So it's kind of hard to figure that one out. But I guess it's just we've got to roll with the punches with the grading. So, all right, so I'm pretty excited. There's another Dave Justice. Got another one of those. So I'm pretty happy with what we've done here today, guys. We've gone through another Oral Hershiser, gone through an entire box of 1991 Stadium Club Series 1. We pulled the card I was hoping to get, and two of them, plus a bunch of other, I think, really nice cards, including this guy. There's another one. Nice Bo Jackson right there. So I'm thinking about the Bo Jacksons, the Ken Griffey Jr., the Frank Thomas. Those ones will probably go to PSA. See how that goes. All right. So this last couple packs are getting kind of sticky on me. Apologize for that. Kind of hard to get through. So I've definitely sped up the video. All right. Let's see what we got. Can I get 3 Nolan Ryan tuxedos out of one box? That would be pretty cool. My history of pulling Nolans out of wax boxes hasn't been so good, so it's kind of exciting to have gotten at least 2. And they're in pretty good shape, which is great. So to finish up, Kevin Brown. Finish this up, guys. All right, so just want to go through all the cards I thought were the coolest. I got the Dave Justice, this amazing Eric Show card. Can't even. I have no words. Got the Barry Bonds. Interesting pose there. Long gone. You got Dave Stewart in a tux. You got Sammy Sosa. It's an interesting card for sure. Cool Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco. Just some of my favorites growing up. So the Frank Thomas is really cool. It's a great picture of his swing. These ones are in decent shape, so I'll probably send them to PSA. I got 2 of those out of the box, which is pretty nice. I also got 2 of these Bo Jackson cards, which are looking really clean. Bo Jackson didn't have a career where he's probably going to get into the Hall of Fame or anything like that. Not that I know of. I'll have to I'll have to double check that. But just an exciting athlete, and a lot of people like to collect him. And then of course there's my Nolan Ryans. So pretty excited about those. I'm hoping those get high grades. And again, these are just going to go into my personal collection because I collect Nolan Ryan. So pretty excited about these ones. And finally, the Ken Griffey Jr. So I got 2 of those as well. So pretty happy with this box, you guys. Really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.